What am I taking away from 2020? There were two main things that came to mind. First, takeaway is that our plans and goals, all that is really temporary. It's so easy for plans to fall through, and we have to hold things loosely. We learned that through canceled classes. The second main takeaway I have from 2020 is the power and importance of relationships, and real connection, not social media connection, because even that has felt really tiresome. I think we've all found how it is so shallow and it's not real and it's not satisfying. We keep going to that well and just come back feeling thirsty. Realizing that relationships and our investment in that year after year is so important, because when we have relationships that we're investing in, whether we are in a season of celebration, we can have people to celebrate with. Whether we are in a season of trouble and trial and we are desperately in pain and need help, we have people to reach out to. And so relationship and that true connection is so important. And something that's been on my heart this year as one of my goals for 2020, and I mean, there were so many things, so many ambitions we had for 2020, and they all fell through, or most of them fell through. One of my goals for 2020 was to, after having my baby, I wanted to get back into volunteering with a local organization that supports foster youth. But because of the shutdown, they have not been able to do anything in person. A lot of the things for the foster group homes have failed, or they're not there, and so it's causing major issues for these teens especially. And so I have such a sense of urgency for people who are part of this community, and you know, whether you're on social media or whether you are receive my newsletter. Many of you are baking sourdough. Many of you have gotten really good at it. Many of you have this urge to share it. And I'm really excited because I'm doing something new this year. I want to invite you to learn how to teach it. I want to equip you with training, with sharing what's working for me, what has worked for me, help you problem solve, help you troubleshoot so you can be successful and you can have impact, whether it's teaching just your family, teaching your neighbors, reaching out to a local organization and offering to teach there, teaching virtually, whatever is on your heart to grow in this skill, because it is a unique skill. And so I'm really excited to use all I've learned as being a sourdough teacher for about 3 years now, and as well as my background in specialized education to help even people with learning difficulties, help them meet their goals and learn. So I'm really excited, and so I'm opening up a new community that is where you can plug in and join, and it is for people who are either, whether you're a current sourdough instructor or you would like to be one, this community is for you. And so I'm sharing the link with how you can sign up, so you can check that out. And it's open now, and we're having a live event coming up on the 16th. So, and where I'll be sharing my full story and just how I got into this. And I think it will be really helpful and inspiring for those of you who want to get started, or even those of you who are curious and are already on this journey of teaching young people how to bake and how to do sourdough bread. So I'm really excited for you to join me, and it just goes with that whole idea of having deeper connections, having those true connections with people. And I feel like by me inspiring more of you to do that people are gonna have more connections with each other, because as much as it's great that there's experts out there who wanna teach thousands and thousands of people, what I've noticed is that when I'm teaching so many people, I miss out on that connection of like, I wonder where they went with that skill. I wonder who they're impacting. And sometimes that story just gets lost because of there's so many people who come through classes. And so it's my heart that more people can have that close connection to a sourdough instructor and receive more of that impact and support and just feel like they're part of a community and something that's real. And a lot of inspiration also comes from my name, the Living Bread Baker, about when Jesus fed the 5,000. It wasn't Jesus blessed the bread, but then he didn't go out and actually distribute it. He empowered the disciples to do it. And they are the ones going to the groups of 50 to share the bread and break bread. And so that is my heart for those of you who are interested in this. And for those who are still new and beginning bakers, you'll still see content for that of tutorials and demos and new recipes added. And that will be shared mostly through my newsletter. So if you're not on there, please sign up, because I just really want more real connections with people, and I really want to support you in making that happen as well. So I'm ready for 2021. I am full of hope, full of expectation that we're gonna see just and incredible things happen. And I feel like when things look bad, when things look desperate, that is when God can show up in such incredible ways. Whether you believe in God or not, I believe that you have a unique gift and calling. And if your heart's beating fast, if you feel butterflies in your stomach, then this is for you. And I really can't wait to connect with you more and help you develop in your unique style and your unique gifts. So yeah, I will see you soon.